Hello and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, I'm glad you're back. In today's video, because it's a beginner-friendly video, I decided to show you one of my favorite mediums to work with, especially as a beginner, and that is alcohol inks, because there are a million designs you can do with alcohol inks as a beginner, as an advanced, it doesn't matter, and they are incredible and really easy to use because beginner friendly. So I decided to do all of these. Just random, I know. Very random, but they all have something in common. They all are done with alcohol inks. I really hope you're gonna like this, and if you do try any of these, please tag me because I would love to see it. All right, probably it's about time for me to stop rambling, and it's about time for us to start. Okay, let's get started. The first nail, I decided to go in with Glitterbell's Crazy in Pink because it's like that perfect candy pink. I don't know how to call it, but it's just such a beautiful color. And I'm painting 2 coats of that and curing each for 30 seconds in my lamp. And then please don't judge my bottles, but I have these alcohol inks from Smiley's glitter store, and I'm going in with red, purple and blue. And I did spill a little bit of the ink on the label, so that's why they're so stained. So please don't judge me too much for it. Obviously the ink inside is still amazing, so what's the point? And then I put them randomly on the nail, and I'm adding some more like cleanser, and I'm adding some more ink, and then more cleanser and more ink, and I'm just gonna do this until I decide that's good enough. Until I have, that perfect color that I want, which I don't think it exists, like exactly the combination that I had in my mind, so I kept on going back and forth to try and find it. At the end I was happy with what it ended up looking like, but you're gonna see me just going a lot, changing it and adding more color and taking more color off, and oh no, that was too much there. I like inks, and to be honest, I think for me it's more like the actual process of using them, because I don't know, there's something special there, they are just so gorgeous, and they give those nice lines, and oh, so beautiful. But yeah, you see how much I actually struggled to find that perfect color that I wanted, that perfect combination that I wanted. And then I decided that's good enough. And then I'm going in with Hot Tips Beauty cast iron. There you go. This time I remembered. And then this is the Glitterbell's liner, the middle one. So I never go with the longest liner that they have. And I don't use the shortest one, so I'm using the middle one. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But anyway, this is probably my favorite detailer brush. This one and the Artist from Ink London. That one is a good one as well. Anyway, about this design, I decided to do this. What is this, you may ask? I don't know. This is something. There are some lines there, and that's why this is a beginner video, because I usually put beginner videos, I put designs that, you don't have to have a lot of skill necessarily to do something. So yeah, I threw some lines on there. And then I'm going in with Stardust from Lauren McBride, Get Nailed by Lauren McBride's collection, and I'm just filling in some of those little cells, I guess you could call them. I don't know. I don't know exactly what this design is supposed to be. It's something abstract. In my mind it looks beautiful, so if you don't agree with it, well, you and I can have different opinions. But yeah, that's that's be done. And then I'm going in with the, obviously I cured that stardust and the gel paint, you know, and then I'm going in with the ultimate no wipe, and I'm gonna, you know, cure that, and that's this nail done. There you go. It doesn't make a lot of sense what I'm saying, but it's fine, you know that already. Now I'm going in with Innocence on the next nail, and I'm going with that Stardust again, which, to be honest, that was a mistake. And then I'm going in with El Ombre from Ink London, and I decided to make like a glitter fade, and yeah, this was a mistake, the glitter fade. Maybe don't do this, you can combine this glitter in some other way. I wanted to combine it because I thought it's gonna look pretty, but it takes away from the design, in my opinion. If you don't believe that, then go for it, you know, apply it. But yeah, I think it took away from the design a little bit. So, And then I'm going in again with those inks. I actually really love Smiley Glitter Store products. They are really good. And now I'm going in with the Ultimate No Wipe, and I'm not curing. I'm applying a very thin layer without curing. And then I'm applying these inks, and you can see how they spread. That, oh, it looks so good. And yeah, obviously I'm putting, you know, both colors there because I'm using purple and blue. And then with the kind of a detailer brush, but a very old one, so don't ever use your good brushes with inks because they will get ruined. I'm just dragging from the outside to create these lines and basically make a flower kind of pattern. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, you know, you could leave it like that if you wanted, but yeah, you can do any kind of thing you want. So I'm dragging those lines, and I'm trying to make these look kind of like flowers, I guess. It would work a lot better, I think, if the top coat would be a bit thicker, because this top coat tends to move around a bit. So, you know, whilst I was applying and letting, you know, doing these lines and whatever, that top coat kept on moving and spreading that ink. So I think it would work a lot better with a thicker top coat, or even a base coat, because you'd still top coat this whole thing, so you wouldn't have to necessarily use a top coat. And then with Nebula from Get Nailed by Laura McBride, I am just, you know, putting that in the middle, and I'm spreading it around because I don't want any sharp lines on this. This is a very loose design. It's a very abstract kind of design, so you don't want, you know, very defined lines in it. But yeah, I really like the end result, to be honest. I think it's a lot more striking than you'd think. I don't know, it's pretty. And obviously once you cure that top coat that, you know, you dropped your ink in, the ink is not gonna move anymore, so yeah. And then I have this from, again, from Smiley Glitter Store. It's their glass gel polish. And then with some white ink, and that's from Anna's Nail Systems, just because I don't have the Smiley's white one. I don't even know if she has any. But yeah, I used some white ink. I'm applying some lines. You can see straight down the middle. This is another no-brainer. And then I'm using some cleanser, and I'm dragging through that. Again, I'm using a really bad brush for this. Don't use your good brushes with any kind of cleanser. Use your, you know, cheap brushes. You can find loads in like Poundland and things, so yeah. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna keep on adding layers, and you can see I'm going the other way around now, and all I want is those little fine lines, like extremely fine lines that are not perfect with, you know, in any way, but they're just so striking in my opinion. I absolutely love this design, and it actually looks like a stone, so yeah. And I'm gonna apply 4 layers of each. If you're gonna do something like this with, you know, a lot more layers of gel polish than you need, or you would apply normally, I would recommend, if you're doing it on a build-up, on an extension, to keep that in mind when you're building up that apex, because, or when you're building up the nail, because this is gonna add quite a bit of thickness. So yeah, just keep it in mind. And yeah, I'm just going back and forth and adding those layers, and this is what's gonna make it look like it's an actual crystal. So, you know, you're gonna see those layers inside, and you're gonna see that on different levels, and oh, it looks so gorgeous in my opinion. But yeah, I really like this. I think this one was my favorite out of all of them. I don't know, it might look kind of like a mess to some people, but I love it so much. I really hope you guys do as well, just saying. But yeah, you can see I'm going back and forth with that ink, with that cleanser, with just to add as much as I need. Again, I really like to play with these inks, and I sometimes don't even realize how much I played with it until it's half an hour later and I'm still at my first nail. And then I'm top coating with the ultimate. So this is like a no wipe top coat anyway. So I'm doing that, and then I saw that I dripped a little bit underneath, so I wanted to clean that to make it nice and, you know, for you to be able to see only the lines that I've done. And then next part, I decided to add this metallic gold from Hot Tips Beauty around the edge. If you're gonna do this, and if it's gonna be over like a stone type of nail, don't do it evenly. I can't stress this enough. If you do it evenly, it's not gonna look as natural as you'd like. If you want it to look a bit unnatural, then it's fine. But yeah, if you don't. And then cure that, and then we're done. And I have finished them, and they are incredible. I love how they look. And honestly, you saw how easy they are to do. This one takes a bit more time, but it's so easy. It just takes a bit more time because, you know, it's more coats. But if you keep on moving from one nail to another, you know, obviously from one hand to another, it doesn't even feel like it takes a long time. But yeah, the other ones are extremely easy as well. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I really hope you learned something today. And you know, maybe you already have some alcohol inks at home that you have no idea what to do with. Make sure to let me know if I should do a part 2 on this, because I still have loads of ideas of what to do with alcohol inks. Because as I said, there are millions of designs that you can do, so you know, just let me know. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I really hope you're gonna recreate these. If you do, please tag me in them, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye!